Hello and welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. I'm currently in the midst of doing the singles readings and we are now at Scorpio. So Scorpio, sexy Scorpios out there. Sexy crazy Scorpios. What y'all up to? What are y'all into? Y'all are up to something. How these readings go is it's a 3-card spread. I clarify and then I go back with the sexual magic tarot cards and get even more clarification. So we're asking the question, who is coming towards you? What happened to make them come towards you, and where they're coming from, the angle that they're coming from. We want to know where you're coming from, why you're coming towards Scorpio. Okay? I think that's really important. And this is for singles again. So this person, could be somebody coming towards you with the best intentions, and then it could be an opportunist situation. It's kind of up in the air. We don't know, but we will find out. Also, if you're interested, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure that you push the like button if you like the message. I forgot to give the disclaimer on Libra's reading. These messages may or may not resonate. These readings are going from October the 1st to October the 31st. And these are for the singles. All singles. All right. Please come here. Okay, so Scorpio, this could be your energy, or this could be another water sign coming at you. But on top we have the Who, which is the Princess of Cups. So somebody is coming towards you definitely to that's probably very beautiful, but is representing Venus, love, lots of love, passion, emotional richness, grace, that kind of energy is coming. Also, what is the 3 of Staves? And the 3 of Staves is telling us that there was or is, this person is currently, I want to say, building their castle. So I don't get the feeling that this person has been in a relationship, like they're coming from a relationship. I'm getting more like this person has been probably working on themselves. This person is been doing something and kind of waiting basically for the ships to come in. And then we also have temptation in the upright, and this means that they're being tempted. So let's get some clarification on the 3 of Staves. Actually, of Staves, but I would like some clarification on the temptation. Just clarify the temptation. Okay, One of Swords in reverse. Contemplation in reverse. Jeez. Huh. Okay. Put this in the other. All right, so, oh yeah, okay. So how I'm reading this is Scorpio. They've been working on themselves, okay? They are doing something or working to make themselves at a job stable enough to be able to approach you in the right way. However, they are tempted because you're beautiful. It's like when you come around, it's like it's a siren. You're like a siren, you know what I'm saying? And if it was a Four of Staves, I would definitely say that they were stable. But the situation is that they're not exactly stable quite until those ships actually come in, or whatever it is that they're doing has come in correctly. So we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is the where, okay? Ace of Swords in reverse is telling us that, oh goodness, that they need to, it's like there's a need for thought and there's some confusion, okay? And that probably has to do with the temptation of them being so attracted to you. They're kind of fighting themselves. They're using their sword against themselves. Okay, we also have contemplation in reverse. So they're not going on the inside to get the answers. They're more tempted by your outward appearance. Okay, we also have the Six of Staves. Okay, the Six of Staves in reverse is telling us that, like, they think that they're going to get you, and they probably will, but they're going to have to, like, once they get you, it's not like the work is over. You know what I'm saying? Because as we know, Scorpio, you guys have a heightened sense of, what do you call it? Intuition. So especially when men come towards you, it doesn't surprise me that somebody would be so tempted by you. And I do see that there is love. There's a union for you guys, you know, but you Scorpio, are going to have to take it slow and really make sure that this person actually gets to know you, because the energy underneath is beginnings. So there's potential for new beginnings, obviously. And the Ten of Cups which is like, you know, not satisfaction, but emotional bliss. There is something very promising, yeah, for you guys. It does show the Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Nine of Pentacles. But, you know, so like financially, they may not be super well off, but like I said, they're waiting for that ship to come in. Let's go ahead and clarify what it is that they're working on. Like how this is, like what is happening with this. Please clarify. Three of Staves. I'm not taking all these cards. Right. Please clarify Three of Staves. 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 So there was a heartbreak. See, they got a 3 and a 3. So this could have been a situation where they may have even gotten a divorce or broke up with a girlfriend. They may have had, or a boyfriend. They may have had to move out, split up things because these were things that were accumulated together. And now this person has had to start all over and basically build the stability all over again. Please clarify. Please clarify the 3. Please clarify the 3. 8 of Staves in reverse. And then the fulfillment. So I think that this person, it's hard for me to kind of to explain in words, or to communicate sometimes. Like, this person has been working on something for a while. The news is coming in fast, but may not be like, they need to take initiative. Like, they need to call whoever it is that they're waiting on, because it will bring emotional fulfillment. There's something that they're working on. They may have a job, and then this might be their side job, that eventually their side job, you know, it's something, I don't know why I keep saying job, because there are no pentacles on the board. It's a lot of fire and emotion. So you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces. But they're happy. They're happy. They're good. They're just, you know, waiting. And they may be waiting too long. But the way that they're coming towards you, I would just take your time and get to know this person. That's my honest feeling about the situation. Just taking your time to get to know this person. They may not have been in a situation. Sometimes we don't understand that even if situations don't last a very long time, or if it was something that happened as far as 2 or 3, maybe even 5 years back, they still affect us in certain type of ways, and sometimes those ways are negative. So their ultimate goal is, and sometimes that can be so stifling that it can stunt your growth even financially. So I just think with this person that they have been in recovery for a long time, but they're really, you know, because they're doing whatever it is, they're doing something that they love, and it's bringing them a lot of fulfillment. Like, the payoff will be so fulfilling. You know, it's like as if somebody's a painter and they've never sold a painting, and then all of a sudden they sold a painting. You know, it may not have sold for $10,000, but it might have sold for 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's fulfilling to them. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarification about who with the sexual magic. It's like I can only do 2 of these at a time. The energy that it takes to do these readings sometimes is rough. All right. Please clarify the Princess of Cups. So, please clarify the who. All right. So the Fool. And then the Four of Pentacles. So, yeah, just like I said, this person with the Four of Pentacles is definitely about the stability. They're not even caring what's going on anywhere else, because they have got their, whatever they got right there that they're carrying. It could be their whole life. That could be a whole big gold nugget. And you never know. You know, so don't be so judgy. I'm just saying, don't be so judgy. But they're not even focused on anybody or anything else. This is what I think is so funny about this card. The snake's getting ready to bite him. There's people off having sex over in the background. He doesn't even care because he is marching straight towards the person that he wants to be with. And here, the Four of Pentacles, you know, like I said, represents financial stability. In this particular deck, the Four of Pentacles is saying pleasure. Pleasure is like hot coal. It does not flame, yet it burns. So, you know, there is going to be some hot and heavy, you know, between the two of you guys, that's for sure. Even sexually. Let's figure out the who. Please tell me the who. Please tell me the who is coming towards Scorpio. Who is coming towards Scorpio? Who is coming towards Scorpio? Who is coming towards Scorpio? Nope, says to stop. Four chalices. So, in this card is so weird to me. It's like it says a lot of different things. Generally, four chalices, it's like emotionally somebody not recognizing everything that they have. But here, as you can see, it's somebody talking. They're talking about something, almost like they're in discussion, maybe even about you, Scorpio. And they're looking, the two of them are looking at the situation. You know, they're not really sure even how they want to approach it. Do they want to cut it off with the scissors? Do they want to approach the situation with the attraction like a magnet? Or money? They're still, you know, unsure. And I just really think that has to do with the heartbreak that they suffered in the past. Sometimes it takes people a long time. But let's go ahead and see what the Four of Chalices says. It's called habit. The magic of the scissors, the magic of the scissors, the magnet, and the coin. Immobility, habit, indifferent, caused by routine, must be fought. So again, this kind of is almost saying like the habit of negative thinking. And again, look, this is like when it's upright, this is like good news coming in. when it's like this, it's like negative thinking. So again, this card is saying that this person is going to have to break out of that bad habit, you know, because they want the emotional fulfillment with you for sure. Let's go ahead and clarify the where. Please clarify where. Please clarify where the person is coming from for Scorpio. Please clarify. Go ahead. Whoa. Okay. These shot right out of that. We got strength for Leo and the Knight of Swords. And so this person with the Strength card, which is a Leo card, is telling us that okay, this makes a lot more sense. Because of the temptation, especially when it comes to men, the temptation is not something that they can control. So within the temptation, they want to be able to dominate the situation, okay? And you're going to have to be careful, Scorpio, okay? Because even though it's a new beginning and it shows a lot of happiness, just be aware that this person is dominant. And Scorpio, we know that you're dominant, especially if you're a woman. Oh my, well, or a man. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of dominance. So this is like, it's going to take some, because this person is probably tempted, I don't want to say easily, but this person's going to be looking other it's going to take, once they realize you're the one that's going to be chosen. And see, that's the thing about Scorpio, is Scorpio, you're going to have to kind of feel it out and set the tone, because you want to let them know you don't want them to be able to walk all over you. It has to be like a mutual respect, but you also have to let this person, I think maybe even in the past there was a situation, could be this, may or may not be true, that the person that they were dealing with previously had maybe some self-worth issues, that the person that they were with did not make them feel good about themselves. So this is kind of them regaining a situation possibly with you, but they're going to be flexing. They're going to be trying to show their strength. And sometimes that may come off even as a little bit overly dominant, but the good thing is that they're focused. She's focused on what she wants in this card. So they're focused, and their focus is you, okay? We also have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is telling us that, and I kind of have a feeling that this is your energy. It's rubbing. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry, Knave of Swords. It's biting. Enemies of the couple are both on both sides, on both inside and outside of it. Hold on just a second. This is kind of saying that if they do get with you, there may be some people hold on a second. Some people are probably, I don't know how I want to say what I want to say. So, with this person in the Knave of Swords, which is also considered the Knight of Swords, he also might be really infatuated by you. You're just gonna have, if you're gonna deal with this person, my suggestion is to bring them back to reality. And they may be wanting to come in fast with you, but that's only gonna have a negative effect, okay? So it's really going to be important, Scorpio, for you to let them feel their strength. However, you're going to have to be able to pace that out. Please clarify the Knave of Swords. The Nine of Swords, Jesus. Gate. Yeah, this person is coming from a real lusty, this person is, like, the way that they're coming in, they're not, how do I say this? They're not ready. It's like they're ready, but you may have to show them something different in order to understand how relationships work or how you work. I don't think that this is necessarily a divine pairing. I just think that this is more an experience that you're going to have. I don't think necessarily, I mean, it could be, but it will be definitely a learning situation, because the way that they're viewing relationships is kind of like, whether they've healed from their heartbreak or not, the way that they view relationships or how they go about it is still the same mindset. It would take somebody, I don't want to say smarter, but with a different point of view to show them how to actually have a relationship. And I think, actually, Scorpio, you really could be the one for that. So whether it's a long-term relationship or not, it would be definitely something that you're going to have to work at. You're going to have some patience, Scorpio, if this is somebody that you want to be with, because they're not quite through going through certain processes yet. You can't necessarily, I don't want to say that it's definitely not your job to get them there. However, I did hear today on, I like, what is his name? Ramblin'? What is his name? I want to call him Ramblin' Joe. Tarot. He says, Ramblin' Roberts Radio, or Tarot, or something like that. You know, the teacher teaches the student, but then the student also teaches the teacher. Like there are lessons to be learned on both sides. So there are going to be, when you do get involved with this person, and it's going to be lusty. It is going to be lusty. They're very going to be, you're going to understand, but they're going to be so lusty over you. And it doesn't surprise me, you're a Scorpio. You kind of have that sexual air about you. The good thing is that Scorpio, generally, you know how to control those things. And that's what really is awesome, is because when it comes to sexuality, you understand lust. You know, that's what I love about Scorpios, is that you guys really understand lust in that energy. It's like a power. You know, it's not like other signs where they have a hard time distinguishing love and lust. I'm an air sign. I have, you know, I will turn my lust. I will try to turn the lust into a love, you know, and we all know that there's no stability with that. Okay. But with you, Scorpio, it's awesome because you understand lust. Because you never love the person you're lusting. But see, this person is so just enamored by you. You know, it's going to be up to you. I can't say that they're going to be, I don't know if they're financially well off. So I can't say that this person is going to, you know, be able to do some things for you. All I can tell you is that, you know, the teacher learns from the student and the student learns from the teacher, you know. So I do have a strong feeling that you guys will be friends, whichever way it goes. So this person coming towards you in October, Libra, not Libra, listen to me, Scorpio, I think that there is potential for friendship, okay, and communication, but I'm not sure about love because it's just so lusty. All right, guys, this message may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, that's okay, because sometimes the message isn't for everybody. And I'm not a licensed counselor, so at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. You know, I'm not the person here telling you go do it or don't do it. I'm just, you know, reading the story, like how the energy comes out. All right, Scorpio, I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm jealous because I need some of your powers. All right, Scorpio, love you. Bye.